gonna be terrible.
Hello and welcome to Best of the Bottom. I kind of screwed up a little bit. Running a little late. My OCD got the best of me, and my camera angle didn't look right, and still doesn't quite look right. What can you do? But we're bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze. I'm Justin.
Diane.
And it is getting to be the end of the year. 2020 is coming to a close. And some of the things we like to do is hang on. We like to get things started with Total Anarchy. Oh, Jesus. We have what we call a bag of doom. Oh, Jesus. In this bag, we have a bunch of various shots that we pick up from a local liquor store. I tell the clerk, hey, give me some various surprise shots. Give me whatever you would like. Just surprise me. And so he does. And then I take said shots and I put them in here. And I am operating with kitty paws, so I'm extra clumsy today. I put these socks on my hands because they're kitty paws just for fun. And then Diane basically issued a challenge. So now I'm kitty pawing it throughout the entire podcast. And so far, it's a disaster. Thank Diane for that.
Thank me for that.
Yes.
You're the one who put them on your hands in the first place. I just simply said, hey, now you're stuck like that.
You thank Diane for all the lovely things. Maverick's in the chat. Thank you for jumping in. That's okay. We just got here too because I started off all chaotic because my OCD got the best of me and I didn't like my camera angle and I still don't have it right. But I realized it was already 2 minutes past and I should have adjusted it earlier, but I dicked around. Just kept dicking around. Anyways, we got the bag of doom here. And in this bag, like I said, we got some various shots. And usually Diane goes first.
Come on now.
All right. Diane, take something out.
I mean,
there you go.
Yeah.
Illusion's totally screwed. I will draw something from this bag. Original Tarantula Tequila.
I got dark eyes.
You are a dark eye.
I don't know. That hit me weird. Like, that didn't sound necessarily right.
I don't know. Okay.
You need both hands to hold things now?
Kinda. Wait. Oh. I would like to say cheers to a man known as Brody Lee or Luke Harper, John Huber. He is a professional wrestler for AEW, formerly of WWE, New Japan. He's been all over the world. But he recently passed away. And from all accounts that I've seen from Twitter, not only was he a fantastic professional wrestler, but he seemed like to be a genuinely really awesome person. And it seems like we didn't just lose a great professional wrestler. We just lost a genuinely good human being. So, cheers to John Huber. Okay.
Oh God. But not as bad as importers. Dark eyes.
This already has a lovely bit of salt and lime in here.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
That sounds lovely.
it was.
Lovelier than mine.
It is quite lovely. All right, let me center my chi real quick.
Jesus.
uh,
That'll definitely do it.
all right. All right. So we're bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze. And what we like to do on this podcast, we like to find some low class boozes. We drink them, we rank them. And that's what we're going to do tonight. We also have a segment called The Florida Man. I'm on the wrong screen here. But doing some admin here. You can find us at pericoproductions.com. It is a link that has merch. It has all kinds of stuff for us. And then you can also find links to all the social medias. And we'd also like you to like, share, subscribe, and join the family. Join our family. Yeah. All right. With all that being said, I want to thank all of those of you that jump in here. Oh, we'll begin to the topic here, Chris, just in a moment. But since 2020 is coming to end, we are going to talk a little bit about 2020. But you know what? We're not going to just talk about all the bad stuff. We're going to try to focus on the positives. But before we get to that, I did find a Florida man. On this date, a Florida man was caught dropping a stolen TV from his getaway scooter. And in these Florida mans, we like to go with the headline and make up a backstory. And I would like to think put a positive spin on this. Sure, he's a criminal. Yes, he's shoplifting. He stole a TV. But you know what? He cares about the environment. And he's riding a scooter. So he's being economical. And he was carpooling because there was two dudes on there. There's one, I think, well, there's two people on there. He went ahead, got himself, a ride to the store, had somebody driving, took off, but then he dropped the TV. So in the end, karma happened, but it wasn't terrible karma. He's looking out for the environment while still trying to commit some shenanigans. I don't know. That's the best I got for that story. I just like the idea they dropped a TV from a scooter. I was stretching this one out. Diane, say something.
Okay. Okay. I like to think it wasn't like a motorized scooter or anything like that. It was a razor.
Yes.
He did
and still
probably.
Two people were on there.
Yeah. Still two people. They drank a shit ton of dark eyes and then, stole a TV. They think, I don't know. Nobody knows what happened. They're all fucked up on the scooter just trying to get home.
Yeah. They were on their way home. They were wanting to catch the big game, or I don't know, maybe it was the season finale of The Bachelor, and they realized they broke their TV and, they're cruising along on their scooter and bam.
And if they need a cause, like they're against drunk driving and they were already fucked up off of importers or Colsons, and then
they hopped on the Razor scooter.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds reasonable. Anyways, tonight we're moving on from Florida man.
He probably, good question. He probably did steal the scooter.
Yes. Chris did just, yeah.
I like to think he has kids.
So he stole it from his children, so it's something back where it belongs,
Yeah.
Not everybody's gonna be heartbroken. That's that's
Or he did also steal the scooter, and that's also why he was arrested. I'm assuming arrested.
it. I do believe he was caught eventually.
Well,
I think.
every
I don't know.
every
I figure if you're going to be dropping TVs and stuff, you didn't really think this through,
mm,
and yeah, eventually you're going to get caught. All right. So tonight we are drinking Barefoot Bubbly. A little bit of the bubbly. Tonight, it's not actual name brand, a little bit of the bubbly, because that's not necessarily bottom shelf. It's classy, it's from Chris Jericho. And it's like I think $48 for 2 bottles. So, you know, not terribly pricey. But also I didn't get a chance to order it before now, so we have this. This was a 4-pack for $12 of these little bottles. They're adorable. And for my first feat as a kitty, I'm gonna open this bottle and pour it.
there is a part of me.
And the
That-
unicorn cup.
Did you take the metal part off or no?
No.
Because I took my metal part off because I was like, I'm not going to mess with that for
I
not
did
metal
take-
part, but like foily bits.
Yeah. I did take it off of one.
Well,
But I decided.
may the gods guide you. And see, but you're using your teeth. That's cheating. That's not using the kitty paws.
How would a cat do it? They would use their
Okay.
teeth.
Okay. Fair. Okay, fair.
I hope there's no pressure on this. This is going to be.
Oh, how's that for ASMR?
It had a very refreshing taste to it. Yes, they're kitty paw socks, Chris. They were bought for me for Christmas, but I'm not sure they're actually going to fit on my feet. So
The
they're
curse
put
of
on my
paper.
hands, and now this has become just the theme of the night. I'm working with kitty paws.
Titty paws?
Kitty paws.
Mm.
Yeah, kitty paws, titty paws.
Might as well be, eh?
Ah. Which I did get a new shot glass. I don't know if you've ever listened to some of the earlier podcasts. We used to have Tits McGee.
Mhm.
She has gone missing.
She's
we put
presumed
out-
dead.
Yeah, it's possible. She's long gone, and we miss her dearly. We miss her dearly. She's an important part of the family here at Best of the Bottom and Perico Productions. But we found her cousin, and she's in here, but she's a little bit more provocative than Tits McGee. So we don't want to bring her out just yet because we might get banned. So we're trying to convince her to cover up just a little bit, just at least cover the nips, make it a little bit more tasteful. Yeah. I mean, we're family friendly here ish. So yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. Tits McGee at least had a bikini.
Yes.
I was trying to find another bikini one, but all they had was, boobs.
Ah! All right. So that just happened.
That was amazing.
That was a lot of bit of the bubbly. Got to keep myself groomed. Got to stay classy.
Are you going to clean up the stuff you spilled with your paws?
I
And then lick them because that's what a cat would do. Are you dedicated? There we go. Okay. Too much.
Okay.
Put it away. I didn't enjoy the sounds. Just knock it off.
It didn't turn out the way you thought it was going to?
No. Instantly disturbed me. And I was like, what have I done to myself?
Well, that's what we're here to do. Oh. And Maverick, we were talking about our special guest that's in this box. Can't really show her because she's a little too free. We had a previous shot glass called Tits McGee that has gone missing, and we miss her dearly. But like I said, her cousin has joined the show. It's a Bazonga's O'Shea.
Ooh, I like Bazonga's O'Shea.
Bazonga's O'Shea. We'll keep her in here right now because she's just a little indisposed. We're in negotiations for her to cover up just a little bit. She's a little bit too free flowing, so she's in her dressing room, and maybe by the next show she'll make an appearance, come out, say hello to everybody, and we'll welcome her properly to the show. Anyway, so since it is becoming a new year, and it's time to celebrate this year coming to a close, and new year, new me, all that stuff. We got some champagne, and we got our fancy glasses. Oh, you didn't pour your chalice?
Not yet. I mean, no,
I went through all that, and you could pour it in your chalice.
Actually, no. You know what? I was starting to pour. You know what? You went through all that, and I'm not going to pour it in my chalice.
Oh, all right. This is Barefoot Bubbly. I believe this is also made by Ian J. Gallo Winery. If I remember correctly from I can't access my notes. Mostly because these kitty paws don't work on the touch screen. It's just.
If you want to use your fingers, you have to cut finger holes in the socks.
I'm not going to cut the socks. They're lovely socks. And
all right.
This might become a reoccurring bit randomly.
Then the hand stands.
Yes. We might find other things for the kitty paw challenge. You know what? That could be special episodes. I don't know. Not even the podcast, just like little clips. But so this is Barefoot Bubbly. It's Brut Cuvée California Champagne, which I think that actually just means it's a sparkling white wine because it's not from the Champagne region of France. Let's give it a little try. So, cheers. Pretty tasty. Not the most amazing champagne I've ever had, but
sorry, I'm gonna be burping.
Yeah, it's quite bubbly. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and put both my bottles in this cup if that's agreeable. Is that okay? Pause up if you disagree. Okay.
Good Lord.
I am slightly disappointed that these bottles don't pop because they don't have corks.
I'm not. Ah! So he doesn't learn.
I don't.
With the pause.
I can't really. It's kind of hard to see what's going on here. I'm winging it.
You're killing it, dude. You're killing it.
I spilled a lot this time. A lot.
Use your t-shirt like a classy broad.
And then what? Wring it out in my mouth?
I mean, that's even better, dude. I was just thinking, be polite, don't leave a mess. But like, you're not even gonna waste it. That's better.
Mm.
You're the best party guest.
That's champagne. Mm. I don't know how this is going to work out. That's kind of a pain in the ass.
Mop it up with the wig behind you.
Oh, we can't. We've got plans for her. And she's not very absorbent. All right. All right. All right. Let's. So, Barefoot Bubbly. It's I don't know where the alcohol content is on here. So as soon as it's 10.5% alcohol per volume. I said it was 12, I think it was $12.50 for a 4-pack of the little bottles, and I think it's like $8 for a regular bottle. I got the 4-pack because it's easier since we're doing this a little remotely again. Yeah. Train of thought totally derailed. Totally derailed. It's fine champagne for the price. It tastes fine, if you got to slurp it off of your table. My paws are going to be sticky AF by the end of this podcast, just so you know. And yeah, that's where we're at right now. That's where we're at in life. So I figure our topic might get a little long. Like I said, we were going to talk about. Originally, I started thinking we would discuss 2020. This has been a hell of a year for everybody. Obviously, there's been a lot of negative things that have happened for people. A lot of sad things, a lot of stressful things. We've been there. As I say, technically, we are all in this together. Like literally, this is probably one of the few events that has really affected the entire world. And it's been a strange year. We had the election stuff go on, which is still kind of going on. I don't even want to get into that because no matter what you say, it's going to be negative, whether I'm taking somebody's side or not taking somebody's side. So that happened. Obviously, we're in this global bastard right now. Vaccines are starting to be released. And I should be getting vaccinated relatively soon. I did get an email. Sorry, my this wine kind of produces a saliva, and it's got to clear my throat.
I feel really phlegmy all of a sudden.
Yeah, the champagne. Okay, that's the drawback of the champagne. Makes you a little phlegmy. A little phlegmy. So, but the phlegm totally just like clogged my brain cells. Totally clogged the brain.
Now, I think we were poisoned, and like this is the beginning of like when our throat starts to swell up and then we die.
This is the second global bastard. We're patient zeros. Damn it.
I was gonna go with cult, but like
we already talked about starting a cult before.
I know, but now we're just.
Oh, actually, no. I talked about in my AEW live stream. I said, joining the Perico Society. We're going to be a cult based on live streaming. So everybody at least has to have a TikTok at a minimum to join. Yes.
Oh, man.
You got to stick with the brand. Well, we have the live stream, so you're exempt because you're part of this. So.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You got a live stream. So at a minimum, you got to have a TikTok. I'm taking, you have to earn the TikTok, but you can still do stuff. I don't know. I'm still figuring out the branding, but whatever. It's a
My
cult based on streaming.
my lovely boyfriend told me that you should be in a cult for a little while and uh
Then leave the cult
and then do your own thing. It's an office thing, somebody says, but he
uh,
totally agrees and he sent it to me and I was like, that makes so much sense. So I will
that's
join
good.
your cult.
Oh, good. Jennifer's got a TikTok.
Boom.
Got a member. There you go. You're in. Pause up.
Is that part of the cult thing?
Well, it is right now because I don't have thumbs. Remember, I'm a kitty. Meow.
Yeah.
uh,
Yes, a great one.
uh, oh, my train of thought. I'm trying to get to the actual thing. So, 2020 has been a bastard for us all. It really has. Oh, quick shout out. Amanda's in the chat. Hi, Amanda. Kitty paws. uh, so 2020 has been a bastard for a lot of us. All of us, really, in some ways or another. Some people have been affected harder, some people haven't. But so as we did a toast to John Huber, Brody Lee, Luke Harper, I was just going to kind of recap just random stuff that happened in 2020. But then I realized we also did a podcast not too long ago where we just talked about 2020 things that happened. But this time, after going through Twitter and just seeing everything after seeing that AEW had an announcement that Brody Lee had passed and everything else, I noticed there's like when people die, a lot of times you'll hear like little touching stories, people paying tribute and everything. But to the extent that I've seen throughout all the things that this guy has done for people and just been a genuinely good, positive person, especially in the wrestling world that can be a negative, highly competitive place, I thought, why just sit here and focus on all the negative stuff that happened? You know, this man, you know, he loved his art. He dedicated everything for it. And through all the years of him, you know, in the professional wrestling world, he seemed to have touched a lot of people's lives in very positive ways. Just all I've heard is just genuinely nice things. Him buying people's ring gear, helping people out, being there to talk to people when they've gone through all kinds of hardships. Just a lot of positive things. So, in honor of a man who was so positive and has done so much for people, let's focus on some of the positive things. Will it be us personally? If you have something to say in the chat that's been a positive thing that's happened to you in the year 2020, put it in the chat. We'll put it up here and we'll talk about it. Whether you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, whatever it is, just throw it in there and we'll throw it in there. I have a little list here of some of the things that have kind of been important to me through 2020. So what I might do is I'll probably talk about one of my things and then we'll throw it to you, Diane, and kind of go back and forth and just kind of talk about things as they come up, and like I said, some of these things that start off negative that turned into positives. And I would definitely say the biggest thing that's happened to me during 2020 is I've legitimately learned to appreciate like my family and friends more than I probably have before, and have gotten to appreciate everybody that's been there for me, and even realized, I could be a better friend, a better family member by being there for them even more so. And just kind of quit just kind of being so private, because I tend to be, well, I think a lot of us, me, you, Deborah, we tend to keep to ourselves a lot. And, don't really express feelings. We'll try to help people out when we can, but we tend to be a little uncomfortable when it comes to real feelings. But just seeing so much that has happened, it's kind of renewed some of my empathy that I've lost over the years. Just being as a medic and seen a lot of negative aspects of society. And I would definitely say seeing so many people have to go through so much, the fear, the concern, the worry, especially on loved ones' faces when we're taken to the hospital because they're, been diagnosed with COVID. It's kind of really opened up my empathy, and it's been a little easier to be nicer to people, be kinder. And even when I'm treating patients, I tend to try to really explain stuff to the family even more so they get a better understanding. Because one of the problems a lot of healthcare workers do is they just say stuff expecting people to understand what you're saying, and they don't have the same education. They may have very little education, but being able to sit there and talk and explain things the best you can as you have time has been helpful. And like I said, just kind of the broader thing, but definitely I would say appreciating those that have been closest to me has been a big factor for me. You know, I don't have a large group of friends. I have a large group of acquaintances, but the people that are really close to me, I really keep close, and I've been really trying to make more of a point to let people know how much I care for them and how important they are in my life. I'd say that's probably the biggest positive thing that has happened for me. Um, so, like I said, Manda, who's in the chat, this lovely girl right here. I texted her the other day, just being like, "Hey, you're one of my best friends, and definitely in the time that we've worked together, we've become really close, and I appreciate you as not just as a great partner, but being a friend. And we've talked through a lot of things that we both have been through. And it's been very a heartwarming experience for me. What do you got? As I ramble on, blather on.
Who, me? Um, yeah, I don't know. The most positive thing I would say is that I've gotten I've gotten to like definitely get to know my boyfriend better. Um, Definitely in my mind in a way that I probably wouldn't have for a lot longer if it wasn't for this pandemic and just like not going out or anything and then just having nothing to do and just kind of I don't know. I don't want this to sound negative in any way, but it's just like, yeah, just being forced to be with each other. Um, Not that we didn't want to do that in the first place, but
Yeah.
just, not having an option to be like, hey, let's go to the bar or let's do this was really nice. And I
Yeah.
think, yeah, that I mean, I know for a lot of couples it's probably not working out, but like me and mine are relatively new. So all this happening, I'm sure it could have like fucked up our relationship, but I think we just got stronger. So that's been like a big fuck yeah, you know? uh,
Yeah, I've
uh,
definitely
yeah,
Maverick.
just
Maverick is a gem. I've approved of him from the beginning. So
but yeah, but like you said, like just, appreciating loved ones and um
yeah,
I don't know.
I do think there's definitely been one of the years where you really get to understand that you never know when somebody's going to be gone. It could be in an instant. It of course, as we're talking about you, Maverick. But because of the way this virus works, it's so random. There's so many people that affects not at all. Then there's random people that it takes them out of this world. They die from it. And it really kind of really puts extra stuff into perspective on the fact that those people that you love could be gone in an instant, because you don't have to be old or young. And people say that stuff all the time. You know, somebody could die in a car wreck, or somebody could this and that and the other thing. And now, not only are we forced to be apart from each other, we can't interact like we used to. One of the things I've grown to miss is a lot of the people out in El Paso doing stand up comedy and just standing there and talking about stupid stuff, telling each other how unfunny you are or how small your penis is or whatever. You know, it's just, I miss that little interaction, just being in that group of people. And just, even though you get some childish drama that comes in, because that's just part of life, you know, we all got to gossip. We're never going to get past high school. But at the same time, those are some of the greatest people I've met in on my time on this earth. It's been a joy seeing a lot of these people, and I miss a lot of them. Some of you guys I still keep in touch, like Maverick, Anthony. I don't know if you're still in here. I saw you were in here for a little bit. Mike, there's been so many people that I've met throughout El Paso, and a lot of them have made definitely a positive impact. And I definitely, yes, we're talking about you again. But a lot of those people that are important to me, I've made an extra point to stay in contact with, because for years I've been one of those people. I accidentally ghost people all the time, and it's not. I don't do it on purpose. I really don't. I don't. But you get caught up in life. You're going to work. You're doing this. Somebody sends you a text, and you say, "I'm going to reply to it." Going to reply to it. Next thing you know, it's like a year later, and you never replied to it. And that's kind of how I've been. I've actually ghosted people many, many times. And yeah, so you know, just all these little things made me want to be a better friend, a better brother, a better son. You know, trying to be a better father. It's just hard to hang out with teenage boys that don't want to hang out with you anymore. But love you guys anyways.
Are you about to have like a sad emotional moment?
No, I'm not, because I've been trying to be a lot more
It's
supportive.
like
And
can't pat your back from like
yeah, and kind of one of the things I've also realized too is I've dedicated a lot to my profession, and I haven't been there for a lot of the things that I would like to have been there for my kids. 'Cause I had to pay bills and all
and
that
the
stuff.
cat's in the cradle.
Silver spoon, little boy, and little boy blue
Little
in the
boy,
night.
boy, 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 boy.
Remix.
Bring out the
uh,
twerking ladies. Tits McGee, where you at? Like, okay. Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, like, you know, there was an event that was supposed to happen for my son Jesse that got canceled, like a lot of things did this year. I was also supposed to go to Tucson or
Positives
Phoenix.
though. Remember, we're being
No,
positive.
I am being positive.
Okay.
This is positive, but it got canceled. Uh, Unfortunately, they tried really hard to make it happen. He was supposed to have his first fight ever. He was going to participate in a Muay Thai kickboxing uh, tournament, and I basically told work that, you know, I've sacrificed a lot, and I'm going to this thing. You know, whether I got to call off, whatever, I'm going. You know, I try to do my best to find coverage, but unfortunately got canceled. But the thing is, it's made me think, you know, I'm going to try a lot harder to be more present for my children when things that are important to them. Because I feel like a lot of people support me. And I mean, I've always been supportive of them, but I just feel like I need to be more actively supportive, you know, being there and actually doing stuff with them. And that's one of the things that kind of has come along this year is I feel like I've spent too much time being like passively supportive. Like I'm there and I'm like, hey, yeah, you're great, you're doing this, but I gotta go to work. So that's, I don't know if that's like a necessarily positive, but just something that I've learned about myself and I've been working on.
Mhm.
there's been a lot of self-reflection during these times of solitude. I'd say definitely the 2 weeks that I had COVID.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That was honestly like the worst and one of the best times ever for me. Probably more good than bad because it was just like I was able to just guilt-free time off. I wasn't that awfully, ill. Thank
Yeah.
thankful, I
Yeah.
know a thousand people, not a thousand people, but
Thousands,
you know, I
millions, I
just
think,
chose
right
a
now. But
number and I went with a relatively low one in comparison to the what I'm talking about.
yeah.
But yeah, yada yada yada. You get the gist.
Yeah.
That's
Because
how
I,
I deal with my brain farts.
I was going to talk about that too. I would say definitely my experience having COVID, that was the biggest time of self-reflection, and really made me think about a lot of things. One of the things is it motivated me to be more productive. Hence, where we are now with the podcast, we're slowly growing. More people are jumping on board. They're watching us. They're interacting. We've been consistent. That's the biggest thing. Is we've been doing this since 2017, and we've been kind of half-assing it all the time. Like we'll go through like spurts where we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, and we get on it. But we've never been as consistent. We don't have our little meetings. We don't discuss what we're doing on the next show. We don't discuss all the other things. Although I will admit, I did drop the ball this week. I forgot to say what we were drinking. I've been trying to post on Saturdays ahead of schedule what we're drinking during the podcast. So if people would like to join us and drink with us, they can. But unfortunately, I lost track of time with Christmas and everything else. And I didn't even realize it was already Saturday. And I went to work, and then it was Sunday, and I'm like, oh damn, I didn't. So that was on me. I dropped the ball, but I'm trying. I'm trying.
You
I'm
do
trying.
everything else, so
Yeah.
we
Well, now
forgive
that you
you.
got a computer, I'm gonna try to see if we can. I'm gonna try to see if I can upload some of my software so you can do some editing and
This is
stuff over
this
there.
is meeting stuff, not
Yeah, I know. But either way, sorry, but we're getting there. I'm trying to make things better, stronger. You know, we're becoming an official business. And I definitely say like during that time of just sitting there, not having anything to do and just thinking and just boredom, it's really made me think about what I'm passionate about. And one of the things is this podcast, which is the big focus right now. But there's grander visions ahead of this. There's going to be hopefully some short films. There's going to be cartoons. There's a lot of stuff that is being worked on, but it just obviously takes time. So right now we're focusing on this podcast, and hopefully some other stuff will be coming sooner rather than later. Um, and then the other thing too that happened while I was quarantining is just thinking about the loneliness in my life. And one of the things I got thinking about is I've had some crap relationships, and it pushed me into an area where when I had good relationships, I pushed people away, and you know, not on purpose, just built up walls and everything. And during this time of reflection, I realized, damn, bro, I'm lonely AF. So, as I mentioned before, out of the spur of the moment, I jumped on a dating app. I've talked to a few people here and there, um, but nothing really stuck. And then it's been almost 2 weeks now, or about 2 weeks, or maybe a week and a half. I don't know. Time is weird these days. Like I always say, time is just a construct created by society to give ourselves the illusion of meaning. So,
So, who'd you
I,
buy?
I didn't buy nobody. I didn't buy a Russian bride. But
Okay,
no,
well,
I, I got on the dating site. I've been talking to this girl. God damn it. I really need to get Maverick as we got a stupid one of those bots in the chat. Pisses me off. Positivity. No negativity towards bots. They're trying to make money. Yes, I know, Maverick. You know what? I'll talk to you after later.
I'll talk to you after later.
After this, I'll send you a message and I'll get on Twitch and do some things. Anyways. So I got on this dating app, talked to some other girls. Nothing really happened because one of the things about me is I like a woman with some wit and some sass and somebody that can throw shenanigans back at me. It's sexy. And I started talking to this girl. And before we start talking catfish stuff, we've already de-catfished each other because we both watch catfish and we both don't want we had a discussion about catfish, all right? And we're like, okay, so we sent Snapchats back and forth, and obviously she can watch the show, and she does sometimes. I don't know if she's in here right now, but if you are, hi, you know who you are. But we've been chatting like every day since, from the dating app into the messages. We talk on the phone, all kinds of stuff. And there's been some nice bonding. I've let down some walls, and that's a rare thing for me. And it's been fantastic, and I think that's definitely a big positive for me. So we still don't know where things are going, but so far, I'd say that's definitely a positive thing that's happened to me during this pandemic in 2020 and all the weirdness that has happened. Yes, break the walls down. I don't have a jacket that lights up though. Ooh, that's what I need for one of the next podcasts. I need a light up jacket. Anyways, kitty paws and light up jacket. Diane, do you have any more to add to?
I mean, I don't know. There's been so many. It's just been basically.
That's more appropriate. Break the paws down.
Perfect. Yeah, no, just finding out, more stuff about myself. My PTSD has been like running amok, but also like this is what we trained for, kind of. I've been in therapy for like on and off for years. I'm just kind of like, bobbing and weaving.
Are you tucking the chin?
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. It's been good and bad in ways because I've learned a lot of stuff about myself, and I'm thankful for this time for that. And I'm just sad that so many others are.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, though, some of the things that I've been seeing, though, granted, if you watch the news, and there's a lot of people like to focus on the negative stuff because I think that's just part of the human nature is the negativity. But even like looking on social media, you'll see a lot of people trying to do nice things for people. Like for example, that nursing home where they had the booze and tattoos to help lift the spirits of the residents that can't see their family anymore because it started getting too cold. And they were doing Zoom meetings, and they were getting temporary tattoos. They were giving them alcoholic and non-alcoholic cocktails and letting them, enjoy life, in the sunset of their lifespan. You get people doing these little graduation parades. Yeah, it's not the same as being able to be there and, celebrate. Yeah, it looks hokey, but you know what? Somebody's having the best time that they possibly can have in this, and they're being shown by their friends and family that they're proud of them for graduating college, high school, whatever it is, celebrating the birthday and whatever. Those are all positive things that I think that's been happening, even with all the negative things that like to be presented. I think a lot of people have become more positive in this world, and even like if you look at the Black Lives Matter movement, I would say for the longest time, there's a lot of people that I think there's a lot more people that are looking at it more of being like, hey, you know what? There is a problem. We need to fix it. There's people that didn't used to jump on board. They used to just be like, oh, yeah, police, this and that. There's people that are starting to see that, yeah, blue lives matter, black lives matter. They don't just throw out the all lives matter as a BS. And there seems to be a lot more people really starting to look at the wider world and seeing that,
I thought you said wider for a second.
Yeah.
Did you see how big my eyes got?
Yeah.
I was like, the wider world?
The wider world, like beyond just your bubble. I think a lot more people are starting to look more that a lot of people are hurting in different ways and starting to understand a little bit better. I mean, granted, yeah, there's some still people that are selfish or they can only see in their box, but I think a lot more people are looking at the wider view. Hey, be positive, Maverick, God damn it.
Sorry.
Positivity.
I can't speak on any of that because as far as I can tell, I don't know. But ooh. Sorry, my God. This is like,
are you? Oh, damn it. Man, my stupid, I keep forgetting to fix this.
Hey, you do.
Because I don't think about it until it's there.
Come watch Best of the Bottom and fight with our bot, our mod.
I don't know why.
You got some negative shit you want to say and want to get yelled at, but not yelled at? Come on down.
I don't think that's a curse word, Maverick. I think the last three aren't really curse words.
Yeah, I mean, apparently not.
I mean, you got Virgin Galactic.
Is incel supposed to be a curse word?
I don't know.
I just barely kind of learned what incel means.
I don't even think I know what it means.
I feel like you've really adapted to those paws.
I have. I'm an adaptive person. That's the other thing I learned about myself. I can really adapt to almost any situation. It's starting to become secondhand. I might go to bed. I might still be tomorrow doing stuff like this. But neck beards. Okay, I got you. Neck beards.
But
anyways, so my train of thought derailed because we're talking about my mod bot that's not listening. Because I told it that I don't really have an issue with cussing in here. I just don't want racial slangs. Because slangs or racial epithets. I don't want hateful things being said. So, all right, Maverick, we'll set up you being modding here for the next round. I swear.
No, put that comment up on your thing. I love it.
Okay.
There you
this
go.
This mod can start poop right out of his butt.
Boom.
Bam. Told you. Streamlabs thing. All right. Oh, so I started to talk about positive things, people being better to each other. You've been watching some nice things out there, in the world. You said you haven't seen it firsthand, but what are you gonna say? You had a thought? Do you not have a thought anymore?
Me, no.
No.
I mean, you came up with something, and I totally.
Oh, because you started saying something, and we started arguing about the bot. All right, moving on. Segue. Oh, we'll talk about the counseling. That's the other thing that happened to me that's positive. I finally decided to go to counseling for the first time. because I have been terrified of counseling for years. I was too paranoid. I was afraid I was going to go, be like, hey, we think you're depressed. We need to put you on these meds and you have anxiety and that's what I was worried about. I found a fantastic counselor. And instead of even, because I found a place that doesn't even prescribe medication. So I find that to be too often the go-to is just medicate. But since I've been talking to her, obviously that's kind of also added to helping with breaking down my walls and letting people in and being friendlier. And well, I'd probably say I'm probably always pretty friendly, but there's like being friendly and being friendly. That's kitty paw quotations. Friendly. Like I would say cordial is what I've been to people that I'm indifferent to. But even people I don't necessarily like, I've gotten to the point where I give everybody a chance. There's been some people that I used to hate talking to, working with, whatever, and I've been definitely much kinder to them over the progress of this year. Like I said, especially after the 2 weeks of not talking to anybody, holy shit, when I got back to work, I was talking to everybody and everyone about anything.
Oh, I bet.
Because it's just been like, I've been texting, I talked to you on the phone, I've talked to a handful of people on the phone, but it was just like human interaction.
Oh, dude, seriously. After 2 days, I was like, oh, I appreciate my fellow man. Like, I'm turning to Dragon Age for human interaction. Like,
well,
this
the first
sucks.
the first few days, I didn't even notice because I slept a lot. But once I got to the point where I wasn't so tired and lethargic anymore, I was just like, holy crap. What the hell am I going to do? So I got on Hinge and I started texting people randomly. And the only thing that sucks is, like I said, my time was so all off. I'd be like waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go, oh, I'm going to text nobody because 3 o'clock in the morning, and that would be mean.
I know what was nice. We talked a lot more because you were more on my sleep schedule.
Yeah.
So,
well, I've been kind of on that sleep schedule for a while anyways.
That was a positive. Mm-hmm. I got to talk to you whenever.
Yeah. That was definitely nice. Yeah. What's else on my list?
It was great that the three of us had like COVID to bond off of.
That is true. That is true.
I did start a messenger account called the Kids COVID. So
I feel like we should just keep that for any time we need to send messages to all three of us.
Well, yeah, we'll update the name, but it was fun. Why? I feel like this is awkward, and I've been put in a spot. Hello, my name's Diane. I'm taking over. Okay.
Sorry. We can't have that. The kitty paws made me hit a little button on the side, and it immediately closes you right out. Like it's just like you're out. There's apparently an instant out button on my mouse.
First thought was, the only way this is appropriate is if you have diarrhea. I'm gonna be on this thing all by myself. No. I was like, if you came back a little while later and just was like, hey, this is what happened, I was like, cool. But I was like, I have not prepared a show, and I do not know.
No, I totally kicked myself out of the chat or out of the stream. Yeah.
My chalice is like a quarter of a way full. I don't know what to do in these situations.
Yeah, mine's maybe a quarter too. At the bottom. Do you still have your other bottle, or did you fill yours up back up?
No. Didn't you fill yours all the way up?
I did. I put both bottles in here.
Yeah, and I've been just chugging out me. my chalice. I chugged out that thing, and now I'm chugging.
Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. We're actually sorry. I'm not looking to the camera. There we go. Like my camera's way back here, and I
My
fucked up all
camera's like
there.
higher up than my. I keep looking at my webcam thing, and
Your camera's higher up than your IQ. Oh.
yeah, good. Like
Yay.
I could burn myself. I got a lighter right here. Hold on. Just like my throat. It's actually I have to kill myself now because you burned me.
We're gonna have to take you to Lubbock because you need to go to the burn unit.
I'm
Oh,
assuming there's a burn unit in Lubbock.
yeah, it's the only one in our area.
Cool.
Um,
I mean, not cool. I don't know.
After I kicked myself out, I totally forgot where I was going with my my. What were we talking about? Bonding over COVID, the chat. Let's talk about the monoliths. I think that's a positive thing.
Has it become your beacon of hope?
Well, okay. As discussed in Utah UFOs and other unbelievable things, I incorporated the monoliths in one of my conspiracy theories that I was concocting. And I'm going to retract at least 3/4 of that statement because there's still a possibility this is all a ruse. And these people that are saying they're artists that are correct, that are making these, could be aliens in disguise. And they're just saying that they're making these monoliths to, do whatever, get some attention, have fun. That's what I'm going to keep in the back burner. Just put it right there. Just aliens in disguise, pod people. But the monolith thing has been kind of fun. Apparently, the first monolith has actually been there since 2016, according to people checking Google Maps. But,
oh, really?
Yeah, supposedly. I don't know.
That's a bummer.
But either way, it seems like a lot of other people are doing these monoliths, and it's kind of a fun, interesting thing. Oh, yeah, let me address this. Yes, Maverick. The burn facility is in a 6-hour radius. It's a long ways away. But that's kind of how it is for most places. There's not a lot of burn units. So, education. Bam. There it is. But yeah, like I'm not going to lie, when I saw that somebody found this monolith, I got excited and I'm like, oh, finally, the aliens are making their presence known. And then it turned out to be an art thing. So it was excitement and a little disappointment. But at the same time, it's kind of caused many other artists to jump in and do this all over the world. And it's a lot of fun and it's exciting. And
it caused a lot of artists to do the same thing.
Well, it's one of those things like bonding. It's bonding. I don't know.
No, okay, if they say so.
I don't know. But I got some enjoyment out of the monolith thing, even though my bubble did get slightly bursted.
No, like I enjoy and this is a positive, and it's gonna sound horrible, but I've enjoyed a little bit of the chaos. Not in like, I mean, this could be me confessing I'm this like my villain coming out party or something, but like
Diagnostic art snobby.
Okay, yeah.
This on my excitement for monoliths. And technically some of them made better monoliths than the other ones.
I'm sure, but like, let's do a contest. Like, but who? It's not creative. Just
And there, we're
you
getting
know,
exercise.
good
Just
for them.
throw that out
Good
there.
for
Yeah,
everybody. I'm
yeah.
not. I'm not angry at it, but I'm just saying.
You're just being snobby
Okay.
about it.
Well, it's just like it was cool because nobody knew what was going on, like you said, and then everybody was just like, "You know what? I'm also gonna make a monolith." And then it's like it just took away every single like that would be my like cover up if I was government. I would just be like, I'm gonna get all the hipsters or I
Well,
guess I'm
that's what
not
I'm
hipster,
saying.
but like
Pod people.
yeah,
That's my
let's get them all
other.
together.
That's my
Like
other
that's how you
quarter.
dismiss aliens. Is all I'm saying is get all the fucking hit like artsy people to go like hike and then put shit that's their fucking MO.
Yeah.
They ruined it. But I said, if we want to keep the conspiracy theory going, that is what I would use to cover up aliens.
The artists are pod people.
I would
I
just
said
be
it.
like,
I'm
yeah,
not taking it back. I'm not ashamed. I said it.
okay.
I'm out of champagne. Should have got bigger bottles.
We should have got bigger bottles.
Oh, Maverick
That
is
should
correct.
be
You are giving the government way too much credit. I do think it would have been the aliens that are creating these pod people to cover up their own tracks.
I don't even know what
They
pod
are
people
higher
are, like what you're
intelligence.
talking about. All I'm saying is if I wanted to cover up, I would just make it an Instagram craze, you know? And that's what's
That
happening.
is true. That is true.
So
Social medias
if you even I'm
and
not saying
TikTok
I
and
believe
TikTok.
this, but I was like, hey, let's if you're a conspiracy theory person, it's easy to conspiracize or whatever.
That is true.
Conspiracy.
Conspirathize.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just enjoying all the I mean,
All the
something's
unknown.
happening. I just have that feeling of like something's happening. I don't know what it is. It could be good, it could be bad. But I have a feeling of like, all right, I know I'm only
Yeah.
27, but I was getting bored. And you know, like this this is still not I mean, like I said, I wish 1,000 people were not 1,000. 1,000's my thing. I don't know what to say, but I wish
That's your
a
number.
bunch of people I wish people weren't suffering and all that stuff, but I like even the riots and everything, I was like, something's happening. And nothing very well could change, you know. I just feel like something has to change. I don't know what it'll be, but I just feel like it's been a fucking
Oh, I definitely feel like some sort of changes on the
and
horizon.
I'm just excited to be a part of what comes next, I guess. I'm not bored, so I'm excited for the first time in a long time to see what happens next. And I hope that everybody out there makes it out of it okay. But I'm also like I'm ready to see. And
For
if I
sure.
don't get to see, I'm also that sounds like dark and shitty, but I'm also ready for that. I'm just excited. What's next?
That
But
that's actually
and that's my positivity there is I'm just excited for once to be alive and see what's gonna go on.
that
The
actually
anarchy in me is like I don't need anarchy, but I like to be
a
around it.
little social disorder, a little
Well, I mean,
some
even stuff like that I've been around before. It's just like I feel like people are forced to look. I don't know. I think a lot of people are forced to be in positions they haven't been in before and to look at themselves in different ways they haven't seen themselves before. And I also feel like I don't know. I'm just
yeah
I'm
I
excited.
yeah
What's next?
I definitely feel there's some positivity on the horizon. Um, like I said, like I was saying, it seems like there's a lot of people that are in that reflectiveness, and I've been seeing a lot more people appreciating other people. I mean, granted, you still see some jackasses. You're always going to be. You can't get rid of all the jackasses, but to be honest, it's the
But I'm even
jackasses.
excited to see what happens with the jackasses. Like I'm just
True,
excited for everything.
because there are some jackasses that are being more appreciative too.
I'm not even
Um,
saying that. I'm just like jackasses. What's up? Like I'm excited.
yeah, there's
I'm ready to see what happens.
so am I, and like I said, I feel like see Maverick says it too. 2021 gonna be lit.
To me, I feel like I'm the watcher. I mean, one day all of this is gonna come crumbling into my existence and it's gonna really probably suck. But right now, I'm just like I'm happy to see things, anything happening, you know?
Yeah,
So I'm just chilling, watching, seeing, and I'm just hoping for the best for everybody. And I mean, whether you're like when I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on. I've made it a point not to pay attention to election stuff,
oh yeah.
and it's not being pushed to me as much as it was before. So I've kind of
I
I honestly thought shit was gonna just go fucking so downhill, and it hasn't. I mean, shit has happened, like,
yeah.
but again, avoiding negatives. I thought we were gonna be in a like, no matter who won, I was expecting poor losers and poor winners, and there has been some poor winners, and there has been some poor losers.
You were expecting North Korea, weren't you?
I no, I don't know what I was. I was expecting. I was expecting Trump to win, kind of, and that's just me being the pessimistic, negative Nancy I am.
Yeah,
But like
that you are.
when that didn't happen, I was also like, it's still going to be bad results. And I was just expecting for everything because how everything already was, I was just like, it's only going to get bigger. Like the rioting and everything, I was just expecting more chaos on top of it. And I wasn't like, I don't know. But I think, I mean, I know stuff has happened and I'm not informed on everything going on everywhere. I
That's
don't
true.
even bother with the news. So I can't, like I said, I don't know. I'm not, don't fucking hate me because I don't know what's going on in your town or whatever. But yeah, I'm just interested in anything that could be used for change either way. I don't want it to get worse, but if it does get worse, I was bored.
Yeah, yeah.
And that
My
sounds shitty. And I'm sorry for everybody going through some really, really hard stuff. And I mean, stuff is happening. I don't know. I'm like, please don't make me. I'm not trying to be crappy, but I'm just like, I feel like I'm going to be in a time that's going to be talked about possibly, and I
oh,
am happy to be a part of it.
I definitely
That's how
think
I
this.
guess is the best way for me to describe it.
I definitely think this is going to be one of these historical moments. You know, we're going to be old ass people, probably half robots, um, talking to our great grandchildren because by then we'll probably be living to like 1,000 years old, uh, and we're going to be like, I remember when there was the pandemic of 2020, and you know, talking about all kinds of stuff that's happened. There's definitely gonna be some history book things, and I do think there's gonna be a lot that's gonna be learned looking back, because I do feel like there was a lot of mistakes made, but you have to make mistakes to learn from them. Hopefully, I like to think so.
So,
I mean,
yeah, I mean,
I think I learned from a lot of the mistakes I've made, and you know, this has been a major time of growth. And you know what? I think I'm gonna go build a monolith and go hike up to a mountain tomorrow.
What are you gonna make it out of?
Probably tinfoil
What
and toothpicks.
quality does it have to be a monolith?
Well,
Because I have a
I'll,
decent amount of like foil and wood. I could make a frame real quick, just drape it, and then have it out there in no time.
yeah, you know what?
What quality
Tinfoil,
are we talking?
tinfoil, balsa wood. I think that'll be good.
I
Um,
mean, yeah, the Las Cruces monolith.
we'll have to figure out how to like weight it down because I feel like being up top of a mountain is gonna blow off and in somebody's yard and then be like, oh, what the hell is this? This is a weather balloon.
Monolith found in. Oh my god, yeah.
Uh,
I mean, let's keep Las Cruces monoliths like they're Selena tributes, you know?
missing teeth and a mustache.
Not good. Not good.
uh, nothing against Selena. We love and appreciate Selena here. I'm just
Of
saying
course.
there's a particular mural of Selena that is got missing teeth and a mustache.
Well, no, because they kind of keep sprucing it up, but it looks like her because you know it's her, and like but
Yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, it's
There,
got the
there,
bangs, like
there,
it's like a caricature of her in my
yeah,
head, like
there's enough there to
it-
realize, but
yeah, but
somebody wasn't
it's not
quite
good.
there.
And I wouldn't care and I wouldn't notice it, but they change all the artwork around it and keep leaving this
That is true. They
this
do.
and I was like, I wouldn't have cared. I wouldn't have cared. Leave it there forever. I wouldn't have cared. But if you're changing everything around this like shitty Selena mural,
Uh,
I'm just like, but
maybe
me and the
maybe fill in
boyfriend
a
decided,
tooth. Maybe fill in a
yeah.
tooth.
Me and my boyfriend did have a conversation. We decided any shitty Selena tribute is still worth having.
It's still a tribute.
Yeah, it's still a tribute, and I guess
It
it'll
came
stay
from
that.
somebody's heart.
Yeah,
They
and
had the
also
heart.
she's just,
They
you know,
just didn't quite have the skill. It just fell short. But
so she's yeah. I just wish we could do better. That's the thing. I'm like, just because this person made one doesn't mean it wasn't bad when he made it. Like we can make 1,000 beautiful ones if you want. Just somebody have a different Selena one every time. I don't care, but this one is not it, and that's where we've hung our hat, and it makes me so sad. And
Should
I'm
have hung my
sorry
hat
if
somewhere else.
anybody knows the person who knows does it, but I'm like, I'm not saying replace you, but I'm also saying maybe you could do better
Yeah.
because it is not good. And it just drives me crazy because they change everything around it. And there has been some good stuff on there, and then they keep painting over it and keeping this dumb Selena. And I'm like, maybe that person died, and maybe it's a tribute to them, and that's why they keep keeping it.
It's a
Like
tribute to it's a tribute of a tribute.
to an artist who did it,
Yeah.
but I'm just
It's
like,
a double tribute. That
and I'm
could be
sure it's the
possible.
same person who did the Kardashians. We had a Kardashians as children,
Yeah.
on like the wall for a while. It
And for the
was
longest time
Khloe, Kourtney, and
people were saying that it was like somebody that lost their children or they died or whatever. No, it's the Kardashians.
no, it was the Kardashians. So I'm also like, if it's the same person, just be gone with it. And it's not that good. Like,
Yeah. I mean, positives. Positives. It's
sorry.
it's a lovely tribute. It's a lovely tribute. Looking through my list real quick right here. See that, see that. I think we've covered a lot of stuff on my list. We talked about me finally talking to somebody, and it's been lovely talking to her. It's a woman that is as witty and full of shenanigans as I am, and that is goddamn sexy. goddamn sexy.
I feel bad for talking shit about the Selena portrait,
Well,
but it's not good.
it's from the heart.
It,
You can do lots of things from the heart, but you may not always have the skill to get it done. It happens. They're talking to a generic white guy. There's a lot of things I have the heart to do, but I just can't get it done.
I don't know. That's exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. I feel bad about talking shit. Keeps talking shit. Yep.
That is Diane. But you know
I
what?
felt it too. I was just like, oh, and I keep digging in, but I don't know what to do.
It's part of your charm.
It frustrates me so much.
I mean, honestly, talking shit just comes natural to this family. Like even throughout the positivity, you've been burned. We've talked some shit. Because look, you gotta have some levity and some shit talking to really appreciate the positive aspects of things. Did that save it? Yeah? No? All right. This has been best of the night. Actually, we are
Play us off.
About to come. Play us out, Johnny. But yes, 2020 really hasn't been all bad. It's been a lot of bad, but there's been a lot of good. Keep your head up. Stay strong. Pause out. I don't know. Pause out. And just keep on a trucking. But we will bring this to a close. 2020 has not been necessarily the worst year ever. There's been worse years. I'm sure of it if you look back at history. But a lot of things have happened. Your life. Yeah, I mean, appreciate those that are close to you. Give somebody a text or a call and be like, "Oh, hey man, love you," or "Love you, lady. You're important to me." You never know when things are gonna just come to a close. Just like this podcast, we're gonna be coming to a close. Just love one another. Moral of the story is try not to be a dick. And, even in the darkest times, there's always going to be some positivity. One thing I've definitely discovered from this is keeping a positive mindset really does make a difference. And you'll be finding out very soon. Come mid-January, we got something big happening that I still have trouble believing that it's happening. But mid-January, there's going to be a big interview. It won't be on the podcast. We'll be doing it live. Looks like on a Tuesday, I think. Still getting the details nailed down, but it's going to be fantastic. There's more going to be coming up on that soon. We also have a 24-hour live stream, 24 hours of me and Diane gaming, chatting, doing all kinds of BS, just having fun. Going to be live. It's going to be on Twitch, just Twitch only, not on Facebook or YouTube. It's only a Twitch stream. You can find us at twitch.tv/bottom class if you're not watching us on Twitch right now. You can, I got it posted up on Facebook. There's an ad running. Click that link. It'll take you right to it. New Year's Eve, 24 hours of bottom shelf shenanigans. It's going to be fun. There's going to be a little bit of booze. There's going to be a lot of gaming. There's going to be some not cartoons, but some shows that we're going to be watching along. Catfish, Skinwalker Ranch, all kinds of stuff. Join us there. You don't have to stay the whole time, but just pop in, say hello, jump in the chat, whatever you want to do. But 24 hours of bottom shelf entertainment. And then, like I said, mid-January, we got another big thing coming up that will be talked about once all the details are 100% nailed down. I'm stoked. It's going to be amazing. Another thing, let's come over here.
Justin, I am seriously trying to hold on, but I have needed to go to the bathroom for so long.
All right, Diane, go pee. I'll close this out.
Oh, okay.
You have time. Click your little thing. You can turn your camera off and mute it. Or not turn it off, but you can watch. Look. Oh, damn it.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it. You have to do it on your end.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Jesus.
Am I doing it? Is it working?
No, you're not doing it.
I'm like wearing like
here. Look, you know what?
Like,
there you go.
Just you know what? I'll suffer through.
Okay.
No, you got it? Okay.
I just moved me over. Just mute your mic. I'll mute your mic. I'll mute you. Oh, okay. Hey. No. You know what? We're going on for another hour now. We're not going on for another hour. I got to go to bed soon. Like I said, you can find us paracoproductions.com. That's our website right there. There's a spot to get some merchandise. There's if you decide you like us, you can send us some money and make us profitable, and we can start doing some other projects that are fun and full of shenanigans. There's going to be cartoons. There's going to be short films. There's a lot of stuff that we got going, but there's only so much funding that I have in time. And please, also, if you're watching on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, join our family. It's a lovely place. We appreciate all of you, especially those that jump in the chat. I mean, even if you just want to watch, that's fine. We really like chatting and getting into the shenanigans. But like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your grandchildren, tell your parents, tell weird people on the street. Don't do that. You shouldn't be, social distancing. Maybe, just, I don't know. Just be like, oh, hey, you guys like Best of the Bottom? And they're going to be like, what the hell are you talking about? Be like, oh, check it out. It's great. And then they'll watch it and go, I don't know what that guy was talking about. But like I said, you can find us, Perico Productions. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah, you do know weird people. Definitely. You're one of the weirdest. Thank you. And one last thing before we go, because I forgot to mention it in the beginning. There's a foundation that's run by a friend of mine. It's a little tribute to her brother. Letters to Kevin, the KLG Foundation. You can find it at www.hairheathens.com. They are a lovely foundation. They will do scholarship of $1,000 to people that it's awarded to for the Ogle School of Cosmetology in Dallas, Texas. Kevin Griffith, that's the school he went to. He touched many lives throughout his 30 years in the cosmetology business. And this is just a way to honor him and give back to those that want to follow their dreams. Cosmetology's definitely an art. It's an art form that keeps us all looking good. And we need them, and they need your support. You can donate to hairheathens.com. They are I forgot what it's called. Damn it. That was embarrassing. I'll go back to me. All right, she's back. All right. Sorry, kitty paws. I fucked up. I kicked myself out. I was trying to wrap this up. I was trying to promote Hair Heathens. You can donate to them. Help somebody's dreams come true. You're like totally not centered.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm totally not centered. I thought we were done. Like you were like,
I was almost done. I was about to wrap it up, and then I actually closed myself out. It was a disaster. I apologize. HairHeathens.com. If you want to follow your dreams, they got a scholarship. Hair Heathens gives those that awarded the scholarship $1,000. The Ogle Schools of Cosmetology in Dallas, Texas also give you $1,000, $2,000 to make your dreams come true. And please help people out, donate, or make your dreams come true. The Letters to Kevin is an essay written out answering some questions why you're passionate about cosmetology, and they will be read by Kevin's mother, and she will decide who's going to be awarded. So before I screw up anymore, I'm going to close this out. Remember, ParacleProductions.com. Like, share, subscribe. We love you. Click, subscribe, like, share, join this family, and, bring it in. Kitty paws. Good night. Sorry about the screw ups. Love you guys. You're awesome. Tastes pretty good.